everybody. Welcome back to the episode number 9 of the Midwestern Rails layout or route using Trainz 2022 and JMRI for controlling the car movement. So the last time we left, I was here in Elmwood, and we had some cars here that our train Lockwood to Windsor had left here on the interchange track, some wood cars. So I moved them over to, let's go back here. So I moved the log cars over to the pulp mill, and we got the empty cars here that these are going to be picked up on our train Windsor to Lockwood. When it comes through, it is going to pick up these cars and bring them to Brendanwood and drop them there to be refilled with logs. And we also have this reefer. Now these cars are stated in JMRI as being on the interchange track, but I moved them off of the track because when the train comes in, it's going to come in on this track. And when it stops, then we'll use the switchers just to couple up the empty wood, the empty log cars to the train to allow it to continue. So we're going to take the game off of pause, and we'll just go to our trains list and just to see where we're at. So we have. What's his name? I'm forgetting. Drawing a blank now. Anyways, we have the Lockwood to Pleasant train that's running, and you can see here the Windsor to Lockwood. It's not scheduled to start running until 14:05. It's presently 1 o'clock. So we have about an hour for that one. So what I want to do, I didn't want to open that. What I want to do is let's open up the trains again. Trains. So what I want to do is I want to build this train here. This is a train coming from Adams, which is a off layout staging, and it's going to bring cars into Pleasant. It's the first time I've never ran this train yet. Basically, I set it up. I have it bringing in a couple of cars, and so we're gonna go ahead and build that, and we'll see if we can maybe fill some of our time while we're waiting for about an hour. Maybe we can fill our time with getting this train set up to well, it should be set up, but we'll see what it looks like. So I'm gonna build it. So it says 21 to 50 cars. So we'll print it. I'll print the PDF. So that's ADS to PST. And save that. And I'm sorry for the noise. I'm just going to print a hard copy for me because it's easier to follow along. And what we can do is we can also build the this Blue Sky to Lockwood train. That's at going to be at 2:45, so we have a lot of time for that. But we'll see what that build is going to come up with. Oh, it says only one car. Alrighty. Well, that's what it says. That's what we do. So we got one car, and it's going to be Blue Sky to Lockwood. Save that, and just print a copy for that. And then PRV NOS. Actually, we can build that too. That shouldn't interfere with anything. We'll build that one. So that these are basically coal cars coming out of Prairieville back to NOS. So we'll do this PDF, and we'll just call it PRV, NOS, save, and one more time for the noise, apologies, just print that out. I won't do the PST to Lockwood because we haven't arrived there yet, so let's go and see how our train is doing. Who was it? It was Smiley, right? So Smiley, that was Smiley number 1. Here's Smiley number 2. Oh, he's idle. So where is he at? Oh, okay, so Smiley's coming into the town. It's Newtown. It's coming into Newtown. And we've got some work to do. We've got basically to set out one car, and it's the INDX boxcar. We got pushed to the back. It's right here. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll manually take over Smiley and guide him in. Alright, so we got him rolling. Come up here and check. That's good. This one needs to be like that. Alright. So I'm just looking at the... So we're basically dropping the boxcar onto the general goods track, which is right here. And I'm not sure that there's a lot of boxcars there. Hopefully we're going to start pulling them. The last time we pulled out wood chip hoppers, or the last time I ran it, I pulled wood chip hoppers out of here. So hopefully I guess maybe the next time I run it, we'll be pulling some boxcars out of here. Get some speed going. The other industry we have here is the Newtown warehouse, but these cars they're not scheduled to be picked up just yet. So and then once we have Smiley drop his car, then from here it's straight down to Pleasant. Here a little bit. You can see, you can watch Smiley as he rolls into town. Have him put on his bell. Probably stop them somewhere around there. So this way mind you, the road's gonna be blocked anyway, so it doesn't matter, I guess. No, we'll stop them there. So we got the boxcar here, the last one. We'll uncouple the log cars. should be a good position. We should be able to watch them to coupling up to the other cars there. We'll what we'll do is we'll just we'll get Smiley to finish his work here in Newtown and have him get on the way to Pleasant, and then we'll go and we'll take a look at the switch lists that we printed there. So I made some changes to naming some of my locomotives and that. I've changed the format that I use to make it uniform so I can quickly identify what the locomotive is for. You can see Donald here, he's a road locomotive. Actually, this one's not a good example because I know he's sitting in NOS, but I'm not sure where I'm going to use him yet. So, oh, did I have? Yeah, that's it, right. Okay. But here, like Smiley, you can see he's road. He runs Lockwood to Pleasant, ATSF, SD40-2, and his numbers in the end here too. So. And then you can see like this one up here is a switcher working in Spencer, 1500. So just trying to get some standard way of naming everybody. All right, couple up. Do. So we'll uncouple and we'll have Smiley pull ahead. Also, one of the also coming into Pleasant, there's another off layout staging called Clarno, and I have some cars that I started to have come in from Clarno the next time I run that train. Gonna be some empty wood chip hoppers and some bulk flathead for wood. Right. Go and pick up our log cars. Alrighty. So we'll have Smiley now continue on the way to Pleasant. Turn off that. Okay. Navigate to Pleasant, and it's the interchange track. We're going to have them go to the east end. Alright, and notify. Alright, so we got Smiley on the way, and other than that, there's nobody else running right now. He's the only train that's running. So let's look at the... So we have this is the train coming in from Adams Staging. So we can go and take a look at that one. Basically, we've got all these cars coming in. We've got 21 cars coming in, and they're just going to go on to the interchange track. So we can go and take a look at that. Should be the last. Yeah, here we go. It's Charlie. So we'll go to Charlie. So here Charlie is. He's waiting to start his run out of Adams. You can see all the cars. The switch list has the cars in different order than what they actually are, because I have all the grain hoppers together and the reefers together. But JMRI basically it tells you the set out order or the blocking order, but there's no real need for that because we're going to be coming into Pleasant. Take you in down here, show you Pleasant. So he'll be coming in onto this track over here, and here's the yard in Pleasant, and I believe it's gonna be this outside track. Yeah, Adams to Pleasant. So the outside track, that's where he'll drop his cars, and this is the interchange track from Pleasant to Lockwood. So these cars are scheduled to go back up. They go to Horse Gladden because these are potash cars, and so one of the only places they go is to Horse Gladden. Yeah. So that's this is Pleasant, and if we turn around here, Smiley will be coming in from the from this direction here, coming in, and he'll be dropping his cars on to this track here, and then when he does that, we'll run the. By that time, the other train. Let's see, what's the schedule for the other train coming in from Adams? So that's at 2:40. So by that time, 2:40, Smiley should be into Pleasant already. So we can have we can set the switcher to break down the train that Smiley's bringing in, and then we'll have him break down the train that Charlie's bringing in, and we'll just show you. The other direction is the staging that comes in from Clarno, and that's down in this direction here. If we go down there, you can see I got some of the cars on the track. Yeah, so here I'm bringing in bulkhead wood cars and wood chip hoppers. And I just got to figure out what power I'm going to use, and I might bring one of the powers from maybe from Newberry, bring it down here, because I have some power up in Newbury that's not being used for any routes right now. Alright, so let's go back. Well, one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go and see Isla. Isla, we had an issue when we drove into the yard. She was blocked. I had since moved some cars around just to clear the space. So I'll have Isla uncouple. And I'll have her navigate to, let's see, Mallstown. Mallstown navigation. We'll go to local parking. Go T1. All right. So we have that going on. And let's go back and see Smiley, how Smiley's doing. He's got a little bit of ways to go into, yeah. See, he's got not too bad. Should be there maybe in another 5 minutes or so. So what else can we do if we look at our train list? Oh yeah, we have the switch list from Mallstown. So just looking here. All right. So we have some cars. I'll pull up the Mallstown switch list. Mallstown 00. All right. So there's a switch list that we got to do. So we've got some. We've got to pick up some empty avgas cars on the interchange track Newbury to Mallstown, and then we have all these cars to pick up that we brought in from Lockwood. So let's move that aside. It might disappear. Yeah. We'll go to our switcher for Mallstown, which is Gert, I believe. Yeah. Go see Gert. And now, of course, let's get him moving because Isla is going to be coming. So before she blocks us in here, we'll get Gert moving out here. So Mallstown, we have basically the main industry is the refinery, which is down over in this end, and then we have trailers, flat car trailers that come in here. I still have to set up the containers. I want to do some containers too. So, but in the meantime, I just want to get Gert out on the tracks before Isla gets in here. What happened? That's strange. Did I run out of fuel? I may have ran out of fuel. Because I got no control over Let's check that out. That might be the first time ever I think I've ran out of fuel. No? He's got fuel. What happened? Maybe... Let's see if we can start up the engine. I don't know why that happened. It's never happened before. I think Isla's playing games there, the AI. No. Okay. Let's see if we can get here. Oh. We got a malfunction or something. I can't, That's odd. Never had that happen before. Alright. Can't back up, can't do nothing. Alright, let's have him, see if he can navigate back to the parking. Navigate to Mallstown switcher parking. That works. That's odd. Alright, oh, a little bit of a speed demon here. Anyways, I guess we'll let Isla come in to the parking. That's odd. I've never noticed that before. I wonder if the AI was overriding. Well, let's see now. Now that she's passed, let's see. If I switch, turn this around. She's waiting for. Oh, maybe because of the. Oh well. Let's see if Gert will do what he's supposed to do here. That's good. Good. Yeah, we have all greens. I guess it was something with the, same thing. Wow. Okay, let's try something else. I don't know, is there I've never had this happen before. There's like a dead spot. It's like if you have a model railroad at home, there's a dead spot here. So let me just go see what we're going to couple up to. And I'll give them some instructions to. So let's see. These are... Just turn on train car names. So 3, 4, 4. All right, yeah, this is one of the ones we gotta pick up. So let's say couple to GATX 41344. Yeah, that's working. Notify. So there's something here that that's odd. I'll have to do some testing on that and find out why that's happening. Never experienced that before here, so. Why aren't you stopping and going back? Okay. There he goes. Yeah, so if we go down to, let's go take a look at those cars that we're going to be picking up. Down at the far, this is a big yard. It's not quite as big as Newberry. Oh, sorry. I was a little bit overzealous on the moving around. Alright, so these cars here, they're going to MLS Avgas. So we've got the 4455, 4239, and 12. Okay. And they're going to MLS Avgas. I'm just trying to see. So it must have it going to yeah. I'm gonna have to bring it over here. This is where we'll fill up with the avgas. Now we're gonna have to complete a runaround. So that is gonna be an issue. I should have picked up the cars from the other end. Yeah, I got a error that we'll have to fix. We'll have to couple up to the cars the other end because we're gonna need to shove these cars. So let's go and pick up. It's quite a cut of cars. Oof. Okay, those guys are gonna get a workout. So we'll have to couple to this one. TILX 404 989. And notify. Alright, so he's going to be a little bit, let's see if we can get her onto the fuel pad. Our dear Isla. And then we'll go check out, I think, Christopher. There's Christopher and probably Smiley. Alright. Okay. So we'll check out Christopher quickly because Christopher is stuck apparently. Christopher is the light power heading back to NOS. So where is he stuck now? Oh yeah, he's stuck just outside of NOS. So let's make sure the switches are good for him. So this is good. It's good. That's good. Comes all the way in here. Up into NOS. That's good. This is empty here because we just, that's good. It might be this one up here somewhere. That, yeah, no, that one's good. Okay. Not sure why he's still stuck there. All right, we'll move him through. And he should be good now if I go continue. And yeah, he's good. All right. So let's go back to our friend Smiley because he should be, I believe he should be now in Pleasant. No, he's still not quite there. Oh, he's just coming into in now. This here on the right, this is an apple orchard, and it's basically it's the only place for apples to get apples. So that gets reefer cars, and there's a couple of freezer houses, like freezers that get the apples and that. So Smiley should be, I think he usually stops just before the road here. And then we can have him uncouple and go to the locomotive parking. And there he goes. Okay. Right, we'll move them in ourselves, I guess. So we'll bring them into the fuel dock here. That's good. Actually, we'll have them go to the other side. This side's occupied. Have them go in there. Yeah. Yeah, so gird is now coupled up, so as soon as we get Smiley onto the fuel track here, then we'll go back to gird. Still have a little bit more, maybe 20-25 minutes before Nick leaves Windsor going to Lockwood. Alright, just make note of the time, it's 13:40. Just write it on here. Sheet. Alright, so let's go to gird. Gird is up here. There's gird. Alright, so let's have them so we need to couple up to all these. There's a lot of cars here. A lot of tank cars, diesel cars, crude cars. These big ones are the crude cars. Alright. And I think everything else should be coupled. Yep. Alright. This car is going over to the interchange track from Molestown to Stormont. So, and let's head back up to our locomotive. Pull all these cars. Let's see if he can do it. It's probably a lot of weight. Not sure how if they're full or what, but let's see. Let's just do see how much. So 1,514 ton in tow. Alright. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a pull to it. Turn off these names for now. Alright. Just gotta check all the switches because we're gonna have to go quite a ways out onto the main. So we have to go here, and I believe they should all be set correctly, and we're probably gonna get all the way out past here. Yeah, that's good. There's nobody coming, so uh-oh. Alright, I have an issue with this locomotive. I don't know what it is, but the it's throttle. What's going on? There's nothing I can't fix anything in there. Alright, we'll have to get somebody to the rescue. And who's that gonna be? Oh, let's okay, maybe we can use these use this guy here. Of course, we have to move our driver in. All right. So we'll have him hook up to Gert and help out with. We'll have to bring Gert over to the locomotive repair shop. He's got an issue. Very odd. If, like I said, I've never experienced that before. That I don't think I have any failures set up. But it's odd. I've worked with these locomotives before without any issue, but today it just stops working, so I'm not sure. Okay, I'll have to fix the switch here. Very peculiar. There's always something creeps up. So I believe he's on this track here. So we'll switch. And the right track? Can't tell. No, it's on the other track. Thought he was on the one next to the other tank cars, but he's one more over. I'm hoping that with this guy hooked up, it'll make the other, make Gert's locomotives work properly. Because I don't know if this guy's going to have enough power to pull everything. We'll see. just gonna go over here while we're waiting. I'm just gonna mark this was done, move, and select all. These are all terminated into Pleasant, so that train is now done. And we still have a little bit before. Might not be able to start that this episode because we got maybe about 10 minutes left here. Let's see if we can move this this cut of cars here with the locomotives. The trusty old Canadian National coming to the rescue. Canadians are here to save the day. Alright, let's see. Is there brakes on somewhere? It feels like there's brakes on. Nothing there. Nothing there. Odd. I'm not sure why that is. But we'll get going. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out, seeing as the last cars are cars for the aviation gas, the empties. We'll pull out so that they clear this switch, and then we'll back them up here, and then see from there what we'll do. Check our notes here and see if anybody's made any. It says Christopher's waiting for track clearance. Let's just go back and check Christopher. He should be in his parking now. Where's Christopher? Let's see. Yeah, he's okay. That's fine. We no, wrong guy. Gerd. Where's Gerd? There's Gerd. Yeah. All right. So I'll just go back and see when we clear the switches. they need to go basically down this track here to go to the refinery. So we'll place them on that track. And I think we're gonna be. I think once we uncouple those back there, then we'll probably call it an episode. Kind of a lull in the schedule right here, but like I said, the way the schedule's set up, it gives you a little bit of time in between to, run like the yard switching and all that. We've been delayed today because of the issues with the locomotive with GERD, but the schedule's been running pretty good like that in that sense. Like if I can get the trains running AI, then it leaves me time to do some of this other stuff. But it's quite a bit of juggling going on to make it all work. And just towards the end here, I just wanted to make note of a couple of other YouTubers that I enjoy watching, and you should definitely check them out. Probably much better than I am at it. Trainz. He does a lot of good videos also with JMRI. And the other one is Microchip. He also has a series of episodes. He's actually doing this Midwestern Rails. I really enjoy watching his videos. He's quite the character, and makes it quite entertaining. So I'd tell you to head on over, check out those channels. Once again, Trainz and Microchip. They have good videos, and thanks again to Hiawatha MR, who makes the layout for Midwestern Rails. This layout that I'm operating on. Trainz, he's made some layouts that I was actually running on quite a bit. His North Texas Beltline, which is like a model railroad layout, I was running that quite a bit. I don't know how many trains I've ran on that layout using JMRI, and it's a very good layout. I switched over to this one just because I wanted a little bit more variety, running longer trains and longer distances, and that's how I ended up here over Midwestern Rails. I plan on going back to the North Texas Beltline because everything was set up in JMRI. Was working very good. No issues over there. But this has been a good test in setting up JMRI and setting it up for such like I said in the beginning, I think I have over 68 towns that are on this layout. So it's you got your hands full when you're setting up JMRI for all this, and it's a continual work in progress, but it's kind of interesting to figure out what's going on, and why you have some of the errors that you end up with. Not errors, but if traffic's not moving the way it should. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna uncouple these right here, and I'm gonna leave it right there. So I'll pause it, and I'm gonna save it. Make sure that everything jives with JMRI. Okay, and let's just go. Just make sure everything's all right. So we have. I can clear that out now. Reset everything. All right, so we're running basically this one here. So I won't mark it because it's we're still picking up the cars and moving them, so I'll leave that for now. We haven't built the switcher yet for Pleasant because Smiley just got in there, and I think I'm gonna wait until the Adams to Pleasant train gets in, and then I'll run the switcher, and it should move all the cars that we have there. And hopefully that all gets done before 4 o'clock, because then that's when the Pleasant to Lockwood Smiley will return the other way. And then later on in the day at 4:30 in the afternoon, then we have the Adams train departs Pleasant back out to the staging in Adams. And in between, we've got this train that we got to run. That's basically a coal train, so just a straight shot up to North Star. And we have a train to run from Blue Sky to Lockwood. And that one, I just want to take a look at the switch list. It's got one car. I wonder why. What's it got? Okay, it's got one box car picking up and going all the way through, straight through. So, not a lot of work on there today. I have to look into that. We have quite a bit of cars there. All right. We'll leave it there for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and hope it was somewhat interesting, and wish you all a great day. Take care.